Hey, I'm Yael, I'm a UX designer, and this is my first ever video. So I want to review some apps, specifically features on apps that I love. And the first one is one of my favorite apps in the world, Spotify. So obviously I love Spotify. Who doesn't love Spotify? But I have some issues with it. Obviously, how I use Spotify is usually I search a song. So my last search was Facebook Story by Frank Ocean. Let's just say. So now that I have Frank Ocean song and I want to skip songs, you can see that it's playing recommended songs for you, which is great. That's what Spotify does. It curates lots of songs by your taste. They have algorithm, like, it's good. I'm gonna start skipping songs and then it will be like all my songs. But then I noticed the plus and the minus icons. So Spotify did change their like button from a heart to plus, which this I know. But now that it's rearranged in that way, that plus is in the left and minus is in the right, it was a bit confusing. So what I expected the minus to do is to just skip a song, because we're kind of in a curated playlist now, right? So I assumed that it will skip a song and we'll just go to the next one. So let's see what it does. So basically it says hidden in this list. First of all, the wording is strange. You can see I can click it multiple times and it's like hidden in the list, and it's strange. And now, as I said, I know that the plus icon is gonna be a like, but here in this context, I actually thought that it would add it back to the list, right? If I hid the song in the list, maybe I can add it back. But no, what it does is if I click it, add it to like songs, cool. And then if I click it once again, it takes me to all of the playlist and I can like change the playlist or unlike it, which is what I actually wanted to do. Let me just add the tab here so you can see where I click. Perfect. So you remember we were talking about the list, right? It's hidden from the list. Let's just see the list. So the list, obviously it's going to be this icon, and I can have next from playing recommended songs for you. And I can have all the songs here. Cool. I can also rearrange them, like I can drag them from one place to another. That's cool. But what's strange to me is that let's select them, and you can see I have remove and add to queue. And I'm like, but what is the queue? Isn't this a queue? I mean, it looks like a queue because there's a list of songs, and I can, hide songs from the list. Can I add songs to the list? No, I can't, but let's just say I add to the queue. So now basically I have two queues, and not only I have two queues, do you see that the songs repeat themselves? It's strange. I don't know if Spotify are even aware of that, because it looks like a glitch. So, okay, let's say if I'm gonna skip the song, it has to be the next in queue one, right? So let's skip the song. We're right, I'm gonna skip, but you see that in the next from playing from recommended list, I still have this song. So let's say I added songs to the queue. I'm gonna listen to these three and then it's gonna repeat. Like, let's just say I'm gonna skip. Oh, okay, they have a bug now that it doesn't like skip the list. You see, like the songs do skip, but nothing in the list moves. Which is a bug, it's fine, we're not mad about bugs, but basically what I wanted to say is that there are two queues, and it's very, very, very strange to me, and I just don't understand it. But another thing I wanted to say, let's say I have this list, right? I curated the list, I hid songs from the list, etc., etc. There's no way for me to save it. And it really reminds me of a very similar feature that is called radio. Okay, so from this song, if I tap the three dots, I can go to radio. And now that I go to radio, it really looks like, I have like a cover photo and I can save it. It's made for Yaeli Barka, which is my name, but I can also like the entire playlist, right? Did I like the entire playlist? Yes, Life We Live Radio. And I kind of assumed that these two features will be this. I mean, why recommending songs and not just radio? What's the difference? I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, this is my first video, so be easy on me, but also like and subscribe. I will try a few like types of videos, like app reviews and maybe like sometimes tech news and stuff like that. So be sure to follow, stick around. It will be nice, it will be fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.